So my final thing I'm going to talk about is the things that I've learnt since living in Jamaica. I'm not a very patient person. I asked God to give me patience, and so sent me to Jamaica. Living here has definitely tested my patience, but also helped me grow in that as well. Just from customer service, we have call centers in Jamaica. We probably, we've got thousands of employees that work in call centers in Jamaica. And one of the main accounts that we have is customer service. We clearly are doing well in providing customer service, because if we weren't, we would not have these accounts in Jamaica. Now, one could say,
oh yeah, but what does customer service really mean?
Exactly what it means. You go into a bank, you go into a supermarket, you ask them a question, you need some information. That essentially is customer service. It could be that you have a problem or you don't know where something is. And that's exactly what happens when you call through a call center. I want to speak to someone in Amazon, customer service, because my product hasn't arrived. I'm having problems accessing my account. When you go into the bank, you're going to the bank because you've got a problem, or because you want to change something, or you want to add something, or you want to open something. We know about customer service. I learned that living in Jamaica, however you're being treated by people in Jamaica, there's other reasons and other things going on. The only person that you can change is yourself. You can adjust your behaviors, you can adjust your way of thinking, Natalie. You can't adjust their way of thinking and behaving, so don't put your energy into that. If I'm driving in my car and people are cutting me up, taxis are just acting stupid, and I want to do some road rage, I'm like,
why would you want to do that, Natalie?
And lose your life or go to prison for somebody that you don't even know and doesn't even know you. That's what Jamaica has taught me, and that's what I've learned here. I've slowed down much more here. In that process of slowing down, I learned more about me and why I'd be so fast at doing things. The reasons behind why I'm just always on the go. In the UK, that's what the UK is like. That was also because of some toxic behavioural traits that I'd learned from a young age. Always being there for people, helping them do this, do that for them. I hated it. I didn't even realise I was doing that. I realised that you can slow down because you live in a country that's nowhere as fast as they are. And you can stop doing things for other people, Natalie, and do things for yourself. No longer working in corporate and living in Jamaica and living with somebody that's much slower than me as well has really helped me in unlearning some things that weren't healthy for me while I was in the UK. And finally, living in Jamaica, I learned how to cut off toxic people. That's family, that's friends, and that's relationships. And I'm sure people would disagree.
You cannot cut off your family. You cannot do that.
Who says you can't? Because you see on social media or you hear influencers say,
oh, happy Father's Day to the father of my life, happy Mother's Day, oh, my siblings are my life,
and stuff like that. That's toxic, because I don't even know if they're telling the truth. If we think like that and we're taught to think like that, it means that when your family manipulate you, use you, take advantage of you, gaslight you, if you've got family members that are narcissists, that are sociopaths, that are psychos, you will justify and condone their behaviors. I had to cut these people off for my mental health. I'm not saying that I'm an angel. I've done some mad things and some bad things and made some stupid decisions in my life where my family should cut me off as well. Those are just a few things of what I've learned living in Jamaica. Learned about patience, thinking before I speak, cutting off toxic relationships, friendships, slowing down, and why I need to slow down. So thank you, everybody. I really enjoyed this time. I hope you did as well. I hope to be back on a live soon. Thank you for those that commented, asked questions. If you did enjoy this live, you know what to do. You can subscribe for more stories, for more lives. My life in Jamaica. Hit subscribe so that you'll always know when I go live next.